Excellency, fellow members of Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Chief of Staff, Acting of the Defense Force, Commander Sherlin, the Commissioner of Police, other officers of the Royal Barbados Police Force, public officials, our honorees for National Independence Awards 2015, ladies and gentlemen. I have the task of moving a toast to the nation, but of course you will allow me to just say a few words before I do that. I have, of course, to, on your behalf, thank all of the participants in the parade we just witnessed. The parade was under some difficult circumstances. The weather was not the greatest. That is for marching. It was great to spectate, nice and cool. But in spite of those challenging circumstances, all of the detachments, I think, did us proud. And we had a great parade. But as I see members of our disciplined forces and, of course, our uniformed detachments from various organizations across the land, I think through them and on our nation's 49th birthday, we should thank them for the wonderful work that they're doing. They really represent the very best of what Barbados has to offer. They believe in Barbados, and we believe in them. And we thank them. I'm not going to try to call all of their names, but you will allow me to acknowledge, especially, of course, the Pathfinders, celebrating their 65th anniversary. And indeed putting on a very impressive display for all of us to enjoy. And I hope they will continue to do their great work, impacting young minds of Barbados and encouraging them and inculcating good values and good virtuous habits at those impressionable years. So we wish them well. Of course, I have to apologize to Your Excellency and everyone for the absence of the substantive holder of the office of Prime Minister. Prime Minister Stewart, of course, is overseas on a tour of duty, a very important tour of duty as we speak. He is in Paris, the United Nations Framework Convention for Climate Change, extremely important area. Barbados is taking a lead in that subject, as indeed we take a lead in so many things in the international arena. And on this occasion, he always makes the point that we indeed should be proud of what we've been able to do beyond our shores. So, apologizing on his behalf, we understand it's important national duty. We also apologize for the absence of the Chief Justice as well. He was with us at the parade, but he's off to pack because he too has a very important tour of duty in Washington, D.C. So, Your Excellency, he will not be here to enjoy the breakfast that we're going to enjoy here at St. Anne's Fort. So we have come to our 49th year, or we complete our 49th year of nationhood. Tomorrow we will start our 50th year. And indeed, I need to thank His Excellency for agreeing to participate in a very significant occasion with the commemorative broken trident that will, in fact, be central to our 50th year celebrations going around to the various parishes. And His Excellency graciously agreed to participate in that ceremony, and we look forward to all of the activities that will ensue. And we hope that all Barbadians can reflect as we approach that landmark of just what a wonderful place we have here called Barbados. I want you to reflect on something, each and every single one of you. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, the first day of December, and the first day of our 50th year of nationhood. Between the time that Prime Minister Stewart proposed a toast last Independence 2014, and today, November 30th, 2015, more people have come to Barbados than at any other time in our history. Now, you're thinking that I'm reflecting on my substantive portfolio and looking for kudos, but no, that's not the point. The very important point that I'm making is that as we mature as a nation, more people want a slice of Barbados, whether it's a vacation experience, whether it's to invest or to own property. More people from outside of Barbados are more interested in this little island than at any time in our history. So we should reflect, because some want a fairly large slice too. And if we don't value what we have, and others are prepared to value it more than we are prepared to value it, then one day, as our first Prime Minister said, you may wake up one morning and realize that this island no longer belongs to you. And we don't want that. So I think this is a good period for us to reflect on that reality, and that we should continue to treasure Barbados and to appreciate it. I'm not at all saying that we don't have issues, we don't have challenges that we need to surmount, and we are aware of that. So for as long as we have issues on our roads, we want them to be safer, and we don't want anyone to have to lose their life, and certainly not young flowers, as we saw most recently. For as long as there's crime, we would like to see crime minimized, and we therefore empathize with the victims of crime, and we want to make sure that perpetrators are suitably dealt with and corrective action can be taken in order to make the society more harmonious. I'm not saying it's a perfect place, but I'm saying we have done a tremendous job in 50 years, in 49 years going into the 50th year of running a country. And I would challenge anyone to find another small island nation anywhere in the world that has done as good a job as Barbados has done in this period of time. And so, before I invite you to raise your glass, I will just finally, and importantly, reflect on those extremely important opening lines of the second verse of our national anthem. And that is, of course, we have to thank God for truly getting us to this point. And we beseech that He will continue to carry us from strength to strength. So thank you for bearing with me, and please, if you have a glass, would you raise it to Barbados for the 49th year of nationhood.
To Barbados. Cheers. Yes.